Good morning. It's Friday, October the 23rd, and this is Wisdom for Your Week. As parents, we go to great lengths to protect our children. It's only natural. That's what parents do. We make sure they're up to date on their vaccinations. We put safety latches on our cabinet doors. We put a fence around the swimming pool. We make sure they wear a helmet when they ride a bike. We carefully monitor what they watch on television and what websites and apps they visit. All because we love them and want to protect them and keep them safe. And that's good, obviously. Solomon gives us some wisdom about another means of protecting our children, and that is discipline. And our verses for today, Proverbs 23, verses 13 and 14, he says, "Do not withhold discipline from a child. If you punish him with the rod, he will not die. Punish him with the rod and save his soul from death." I know this is a touchy area for lots of people in our culture today. Many so-called experts in the field of child rearing warn us about the detrimental effects of corporal punishment for children. The experts surmise that corporal punishment or spanking will do more harm than good for the long-term health of our children. Many today say that spanking is old-fashioned and out of style, and that we are too enlightened and educated for such an outdated mode of discipline. Those who favor spanking are told that we must change with the times. But the thing is, God, who gave us this principle, hasn't changed, and He knows human nature better than any so-called expert ever could today. God knows what is best for children. God knows that an undisciplined child will become a rebellious and disobedient adult. And the problems that an undisciplined child faces pale in comparison to the problems of the adult that child eventually becomes. In the Bible, the goal of discipline is never punitive. It's never carried out in anger. Rather, the goal is to restore and to correct and to protect. And it's always motivated by love. So when we discipline our children, even with corporal punishment like spanking, our ultimate goal is what Solomon says here. It is to save them from hurt and harm and heartache and destruction and even death. Saving a child from physical and spiritual destruction in the future is worth a little temporary pain now. As Solomon puts it here, if you spank that child, he won't die, but if you don't spank him, he very well could. And if we really want to protect that child, we must not neglect discipline. And that's wisdom for your week.